Welcome to AI Beats, your daily download on the code and the consequences shaping our world. It's Monday, July 14th, 2025. If you want to understand the story of AI this week, you need to understand two powerful opposing forces that are shaping the entire industry. On one hand, we are witnessing the great AI consolidation, a moment where the biggest players are getting even bigger, spending billions to buy up critical pieces of the technological puzzle. But at the same time, we're seeing a radical democratization of AI, with new tools that are putting the power to create in the hands of more people, in more languages than ever before. Today on the show, we'll dive into IBM's massive new acquisition and what it means for the enterprise AI arms race. We'll look at a groundbreaking new platform that lets you build an AI worker without writing a single line of code. And finally, we'll explore the ghost in the machine. As AI gets better at mimicking us, it's also getting scarily good at predicting us, even our most complex moral choices. Let's start with the big money and the big players. This week, we saw a clear signal that the AI industry is entering a new phase of maturity, consolidation. IBM has announced its plan to acquire DataStax, a company specializing in AI and data solutions. This isn't just a minor tech deal, it's a strategic power play. In the race to dominate the enterprise AI market, companies like IBM, Microsoft, and Google are realizing they can't build everything themselves. They need to own the entire AI stack, from the foundational data platforms to the generative models and the applications that run on top. Acquiring a company like DataStax is like buying a critical component factory. It allows IBM to bolster its generative AI portfolio, integrate new capabilities, and offer its massive enterprise clients a more complete end-to-end solution. This is a sign of a maturing market where the giants are no longer just experimenting, they're strategically buying up the landscape to secure their dominance for the next decade. Now, while the giants are consolidating power at the top, a completely different story is unfolding for everyone else: the radical democratization of AI creation. And a new platform from a company called Nani.ai perfectly captures this trend. They've just unveiled Inya.ai, and it's significant for two huge reasons. First, it's a no-code platform. Think about what that means. Historically, if you wanted to build a sophisticated piece of software, you needed to be a programmer. No-code platforms change that entirely. They provide a visual interface with drag-and-drop tools that allow anyone, regardless of their technical background, to build and deploy powerful applications. This platform lets users build their own AI agents without writing a single line of code. It's like the difference between needing to know HTML to build a website and using a simple tool like Squarespace. It puts the power to create in the hands of domain experts, not just developers. Second, Inya.ai is focused on creating agentic AI. These aren't just chatbots that passively answer questions. These are AI agents designed to be digital workers. They can take action, perform multi-step tasks, and operate autonomously to achieve a goal. And to make this even more significant, the platform supports over 10 Indic languages. This is a crucial step in breaking AI out of its English-centric bubble, making these powerful tools accessible and useful to hundreds of millions of new users across India and other regions. This is how the AI revolution actually spreads, not just through the giants, but by empowering a global community to build for itself. So, we have a world where big companies are buying up AI and smaller players are getting the tools to build their own. But what about the AI itself? How is it evolving? The broader trends for mid-2025 point to an intelligence that is becoming far more perceptive, versatile, and uncannily human. The first major trend is the continued rise of multimodal generative AI. This means AI that can process and integrate different types of data AI. This means AI that can process and integrate different types of data at once. It's not just about text anymore. It can see, hear, and speak. Models like OpenAI's GPT-4v and open source alternatives like LLaVA can look at a diagram and explain it to you, or listen to your request and create a visual aid to go along with the verbal instructions. This move towards multimodal interaction is what makes communicating with AI feel less like commanding a computer and more like collaborating with an intelligent partner. But the most profound and thought-provoking development is in AI's growing ability to understand us. A new AI model has been developed that can mimic human decision-making with startling accuracy, specifically in situations involving complex moral and social dilemmas. This isn't just pattern recognition. The system integrates principles from cognitive science with deep learning to simulate how real people weigh trade-offs and make difficult choices. This is a monumental leap. The AI isn't just mimicking our language, it's starting to model the very process of our judgment. And this raises some of the most important questions of our time. What does it mean for society when an AI can predict our moral choices, perhaps even better than our friends or family can? How could such a technology be used for good, to design better public policy, or resolve conflicts? And how could it be used for ill, to create unprecedented tools of manipulation and persuasion? We don't have the answers yet, but we are now officially in an era where we have to ask the questions. So, as we close out the beat today, we're left with this powerful duality. The AI landscape is being shaped by two simultaneous forces. At the top, a consolidation of power, with giants like IBM buying up key pieces of the puzzle to offer massive enterprise-scale solutions. And at the same time, a democratization of creation, with no-code platforms empowering more people in more languages to build their own AI agents. And all of this is happening while the AI itself is becoming more capable, more multimodal, and unnervingly better at understanding the very thing that makes us human, how we choose. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.